Hi, and welcome back to It's a Miracle Budgeting. This is not my normal cash stuffing area. I'm actually filming at my house. I've been doing the anniversary sale for It's a Miracle Budgeting website and sit and store, and I am utterly exhausted. My health conditions are acting up, and I am not going to be able to go and film this week. So I thought I would just do it at home. One-time shot of a different filming scenario, and then I'll go back to my normal. So I'm using my cell phone. I normally use my Sony, I think it's a Sony 80D. This is my cell phone, so you may hear noise from my family, may hear other things. So if this is your first time here, my name is Brandy, and I am a cash budgeter. I work full-time. I'm paid bi-weekly, and I also have my shop. It's a Miracle Budgeting. Everything you see in my videos, with a few exceptions, are from my shop. This being a big exception, this is actually a motor. My husband bought it for me, so it's special to me, but I do sell A7s of varying sizes, styles, etc. in my shop. Discount code is below, and also I have envelopes in here that I actually received as a gift for my birthday, and they are not from my shop either. So this is one of the exceptions. Any other exceptions I will point out. So when I cash stuff, the first thing I do is take everything out of my wallet. So I do keep 5s and 1s separate. So in my 1s, I have 4 1s. So I'm going to set these to the side. And then I'm going to put these right back in that little pocket. Whenever I get change, do anything, that's actually what I do. Then get my little appointment card out of the way. These are the ones I got for my birthday. These are actually from the Planning Dancer. This is, I think, my second or third set of different things I've got from her. I really love the way that she does them. So despite owning my own shop, I still like to support other shops. So in gas, I have 20. Setting that to the side. Dining, I have 20. I've been really trying not to spend any money if I can, and trying to get it all for rollover because it goes to debt. And 20 in spending, and that goes. Miscellaneous is empty, and the other ones are for bank and things like that. So fuel is getting 60, and this angle might be a little awkward, but again, it's not a permanent angle. It's just because I'm really sick and not feeling well, and I don't want to overextend myself, so this helps me. 20, so hopefully you guys can be empathetic and forgive me for the imperfect setup. Next is dining, and that's also getting 20. And then spending is also getting 20. These are pretty consistent every single week. I do the same amount, so I don't really need to look at anything. I know them by heart. And then, am I missing? Oh, miscellaneous. Like, I'm missing one. Where did it go? Well, I was there. I just was blind. So the miscellaneous is going to get 10. And now my envelopes for my wallet are fully stuffed, and we're going to move on to my sinking funds. I will eventually switch to one of them in my shop, but I really love it because my husband bought it for me. He doesn't normally buy things like this. Like, he buys me things, but this is not something he would, but he knew I had been watching it, so he bought it. It was really sweet of him. Next is our variable binder. These are things that money comes in, money comes out. It's not necessarily a static fund that doesn't move. Like some sinking funds, like savings, for example, you leave alone. This is something that's always got movement. So beauty is our first one, and beauty is going to get 80, 20, 40, 60, 70. Uh-oh, I did something wrong on that. I'm going to do 2 10s, but I might end up having to switch this out later because usually I do some 5s. I have plenty of 5s in here. I don't have to, but... So now in beauty, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we should have 314. I'm getting my hair done in October, and I'm saving for that and some other things, like the 21 Days of Beauty is going right now, so some of that money will come out for that. Subscriptions is getting 30. I'm going to put this 10 back and grab 2 20s. So that will be 30 added. So we do have 150, 170, 190, 210. Next is pets, and pets is getting a 20. And pets we just almost emptied last month, or during August. So we now have 20, 30, 35, 40, 2, 3, 4. So that's $44 in pets. And the little girls are pretty well stocked right now, so we shouldn't need anything for a little while. Medical is going to get a 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. $140 in medical. We do have an FSA and we have really amazing insurance. So I save this so at the end of the year when my FSA runs out, I already have the money in there. So that's why I do that. Kids is a bit different. Kids is going to get 200 and it's going to be in 20s. This is mainly school money. School lunches, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So now they will have 220 in theirs, and I give them money so they can get their lunches out of this, or if they want to eat breakfast at school one day, that's what that's for. So that is it for our variable binder. Next is our, what I call our family binder. These are different things that the family or me or whatever, stuff that the house, things like that. So my envelope is first. Actually, House Cash is one of the ones that's not from my shop. This is from Charm Kitten Budgets. And then these are from Princess Budgets. So these are all made by other people, but the rest of these are mine. Charm Kitten Budgets has 3 within my folders, and they're all similar print, but mine are usually just names because that's how that comes simplistic. But I did pick these out. She did a great job. I'm not criticizing it by any means. Just explaining that you can kind of tell mine because they're a little bit more simple. So Brandy's folder is getting 80. So put this all together. Okay. So now in my folder, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 2, 5, 10. So I have 210 in mine. This is for anything I want it to be. There's birthday money and other stuff in there too. That's why it has grown so much. And I had a bonus. That's why I gave myself that money in case you have not seen my budget for this paycheck. Clothing is going to get 20. So clothing has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. I think I'm finally okay on clothing for a while. School is empty and it's going to get a 20. I do save this year round because the kids will need coats or whatever, and then I always have money in there. Gifts is going to get 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. In case you haven't noticed, I do have a lot that move up by $20 increments. So unless something is spent out of them, they all have the same amount. So that was 140. And gifts, car expenses is getting 40. So it does have 150, 2, 20, 40. Home is going to get 20. And I'm actually going to take 2 10s and I'm going to pull them out of here and go over to that leftover money and bring it back for a 20. And then that's the 20 I'm going to grab. So you have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. Because that's money that I am putting in a fund anyway, so it doesn't matter what denomination it is. So, sorry my binder keeps popping up. It's a newer one. Annual fees is going to get 50. Just double checking that to make sure I actually did it correctly. I did. Okay. I think, yeah. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140. This is for my Amex annual fee for my Delta Sky Miles Gold Card. That is it for that binder. Next is our long-term binder. This is debt, savings, etc. Debt is only getting 100. I didn't get all of my commission because some of them, the carrier had not paid my boss yet. So I have a really big commission check coming at the end of the month, and that's where most of my debt money is going to come from. So I just added 100 to this. This is a lot of small bills, so bear with me. 50, can't already start around. 51, 50, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 293, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85, 90. So it should be 393, and it is, okay. So all those smalls, but this also suffices for change if I need it as well. So if we get it later on and I need a certain denomination, I can come back to this folder and switch it out, and it's no big deal. It actually makes it smaller. So savings is going to get 100. I'm saving back up for my $1,000 emergency fund. So 50, 1, 52, 50. Birthdays is getting 80. And I'm on to the next birthday, which is my son-in-law, Ray, who is, oh no, I'm sorry, Alaric, my son, is in January. So he's the next one. And I am going to have to switch out a 50. So I'm taking a 50 out, putting it in the other pile, and grabbing 2 20s and the 10 so that we have that. So we have 50, 70, 80. And Alaric's, and he's not ready to move yet. I move him to the other folder once they have all their birthday money, but that's not all his birthday money. So that's going to stay in here. That's the second envelope that has the people who already have enough. Vacation is getting a 20. So it has 51, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 140 in vacation. Zoo Trips is getting 12. So Zoo Trips has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. Zoo Trips and passports are all the same. They move up together, and they technically, lately, have been empty together because for the wrong reasons, but I'm hoping to stop that. $12 again. And this should be 32 as well. 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2. Perfect. So that is the end of our long-term binder. Oops, you know what I forgot to do in debt? I messed it up already. It was $393 with only that, but I forgot to put this other money over there. So there's, in my leftover, I have 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look, the reason that there's big bills is because that's where I did the change. So that's how I ended up with these big bills. Trying to find where my 10s start. Okay, let's count this again to see what we got, because this is definitely not right now. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, so that's 280, 293, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 365, 370, 375, 380, 285, 390, 395, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 357. So at the end of the month, when I have all of my snowballs for this month, I will take this and pay off debt with it. Okay, now that binder is done. And the last binder is our holiday and long-term, more fun items versus like the savings and things. So we already did Labor Day, and I have a separate thing for Thanksgiving and for the holidays. So our next holiday we're saving for is New Year's, and I already see that I'm going to have a problem, so I'm going to slide this over. I'm going back into that debt envelope, and I'm going to get change for one of these 50s. So I'm taking a 50, and then I'm grabbing 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So put the 5s where they, oops, hi, how you doing? Put the 10s where they go. I just made a mess of this. Jeez. And then I can put this back in here and move on. And I'll update my tracker after with that additional money I forgot about. So we have 15 and we need to add 15. And just looking at it, we know we can shrink them a little bit. So I'm going to take these 2 10s and I'm going to put those back. And I'm going to take these 2 5s and I'm going to put it back. So I should have 30. I'm going to have a 20 and a 10. And that is perfect. Try to keep them as small bills, you know, small number of bills as possible in these. That's my Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, oops, Bunny Day. We are not Christians, so we don't celebrate traditional Easter or traditional Christmas, so I call them Bunny Day and Santa, because that way I'm not enforcing anything religious, but we are still celebrating what we like to celebrate. Memorial Day, July 4th, Labor Day, and then we have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is getting 50. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170. We have a pretty big family, so Thanksgiving is pretty expensive, so it is nice to save all year round. Black Friday is getting 25. So that is 25 right there. And I think my count is going to be off. I think, because I'm going to have some 5 left and I shouldn't. We'll see. Santa, we are on our Michigan family now. So I'm doing 100 per person until I figure out what I have, and then I may do more. Yeah, I'm short, big time short. Because Santa's actually supposed to have 200 this time. So how did I end up with 115? Something's not right. I'm going to have to go back through it all, and I'll actually post an update with either a film that at that moment or what, but I'll go look through my stuff. I have a feeling I didn't pull $100 out for this, but this still makes no sense, so I'm going to leave this out. I'm going to put the 100 in the Christmas, but I am going to do some research and figure out what happened. I will post an update either on the screen or something so that we know what happened. I'm just really perplexed now because I did not think I did anything wrong with this. So I will go back through and figure out what I need to do. So this is my last envelope. This is our Texas family we already have. This is my daughter, son-in-law, and 3 grandsons. We already have $100 in each envelope. So that is where we're at on Christmas, except for now I need to figure out where the other 100 went. So editing Brandy here, I actually figured out what the problem was. I actually did 2 envelopes wrong. I failed to pull out $100. It was just a hot mess, but that's what I get for trying to film why I don't feel good. So what was missed is I did only not pull out the 100 for the Christmas. I need to go pull another 100 out, and then holidays should have been 32, not 15. So I did fix that. So just so you guys know what the closing was, back to the video. That is the end of my cash stuffing. I will figure out why I have 15 and why I'm short 100, and I will post an update. If you like cash stuffings, I hope you will like, share, subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications. I do not post at the same time on the same day every week. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope your budget is going amazing, and I hope you're having a great week. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great one.